Hi everyone. Today we're going to talk about one of those 5 obstacles that keep us from doing what we know we want to do, and it is overwhelm. 2 other words you could use to describe overwhelm are inundate or defeat. And if you have ever been plagued with overwhelm, you know that it can very easily defeat you and it can make you feel like you are completely inundated. Well, there are many ways to deal with overwhelm, and I want to talk to you about 2 of them. One is this. Oftentimes, if we feel overwhelmed, it's because we're thinking about something or a project as a whole, instead of thinking about it in our mind and breaking it down into specific tasks that we have to do. So that's one way you can combat overwhelm. Just think about one thing you can do to get started. And then oftentimes what happens is momentum takes over, and then we go on to the next thing we have to do and the next, and then before we know it, we have our project completed. The next thing I think that contributes to overwhelm is this. Usually there's like one thing that's standing in our way. And I'll give you an example. I needed to prepare a report last week, and I just had this block about it, and I felt very overwhelmed. And when I sat down and thought about it, I figured out that the thing that was really stopping me was that I had been using 2 different computers, and I wasn't sure what the latest file was, where was it, which computer, what folder was it in. Once I sat down and I had that figured out in 5 or 10 minutes, once I had that figured out, I opened up the correct file and I began. And within 3 or 4 hours, I had my report finished. So there you have it. Those are 2 very specific ways to overcome overwhelm. If those 2 techniques resonated with you, then you may be interested in attending the workshop that I'm conducting at the SMRP conference next month. It's called How to Crush the Obstacles and Bring Your Goals Alive. And it doesn't matter if they're professional or they're personal goals. We're going to talk about how to crush the obstacles. It's on Thursday, October 10th from 8 in the morning until noon. I hope to see you there. I'm Nancy Regan. Thank you for watching.